Most of you guys know what this is. These cars were built in 1996 when we were owned by Cypress Amex. We got these cars. They were brand new. We leased them. The CYMX stands for Cypress Amex. That's called a reporting mark. And the reporting mark is typically put on the cars by the people that own the cars. Okay, our JACX cars, a Johnstown America Corporation. We bought 10 of those brand new. And the OFAX cars that we have, OFAX is a leasing company that owned the cars. We own those. We bought those OFAX cars. Also, the MELX cars we just got stands for Melvin Stone. Okay. Yeah, the cars we just bought, but I gotta show you something, because those MELX cars were, as some of you have noticed, were previously owned before Melvin Stone. So I'm going to show you that here in just a bit. See, these MELX signs are pasted over what was the original reporting mark for these cars. Rails are singing this morning, aren't they? So here you go. LIMX. That was the original reporting mark on these cars. It's Chemical Lime Company. So Melvin Stone must have bought them off of Chemical Lime Company. I can't find any history on these cars, but there you go. Okay, I gotta get on track behind him. Well, project for today. Well, this morning anyway. Trains dumping, and then they're going to switch cars around. So I got some time before I can get on track, but I'm up here at Bridge 8. And we have gates on all of our access roads that are kept locked, so you can't get up to the track, drive up to the track. Anyway, Bridge 8 didn't have these signs up. Every other place we've got signs up, so I got called up here, told to come up here and put these up. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I got these little self-tapping screws, and I thought that this is pretty thick metal. Right here. I thought there's no way that's going to drill in there. And don't you know that self-tapper? Let's see if you can see that. Amazing. It drilled right in there. Got the mechanic's wrench impact. I was impressed. I was totally impressed that it did it. And it didn't take very long at all. Anyway, haha. So I'm going to head back to the harbor. I got that done, and Iron Senergy is very concerned about safety. And I think if you watch my videos and have seen them for quite some time, you'll see that that's true. I understand. We have problems. There's not a railroad out there anywhere, or a coal mine out there anywhere, that doesn't have problems. It's the nature of the business, and plus everything is old here. So, we have breakdowns. It happens. But one thing I think that I absolutely know is that compared to the last company we have, the safety that we have here is just head and shoulders above what it was before. So I'm very pleased to be able to do that. I think Iron Senergy should also be pleased that from what they've done, and that I make these make that information public to people. You know, I think the public image is very important with Iron Senergy, and I think these when you see, like I said, we have problems, but we take care of them. You know that. Anyway, I think they should be happy that I do show problems, and the problems getting taken care of, and all these safety improvements that we have made since they took over. Another thing I just briefly want to say, you know, I make these Railroad Week of the video in review videos, and you know, it's typically a 15 to 20 minute video that spans over a 5-day work week. So, you know, typically I'm taping 5 minutes a day. I don't, and a good bit of that is on my lunch period, or, you know, when I'm doing something. So I don't see a problem in that at all. It's very good public relations, I feel, for the company. Anyway, with that said, we'll be back with more. Bridge 1. This is a good view to get an inspection underneath the cars there. That down there is curve 10. He's slowing down because he's going to be stopping up here at the prep plant. There you have it. Well, Friday morning here. Good morning. We're on curve 12. It's we're gonna train just left out of the mine. I've got a high rail excavator on track. We're gonna clean all this ditch line up here today. We will not be getting another train. They got big problems at the mine again. Rotary Breaker has problems, and I don't know what they are, but that's where we're at. So we're going to be doing some ditching here. Get that high rail excavator in here and take advantage of him, and take advantage of the track time that we got. Okay. Try to get that water. We had a slide there last year, a slip off the bank, and try to do a little bit better job getting the water to drain away from that area right here. Okay, I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's show. And before this is over, I'm going to take you up there and show you what the rotary breaker is. So don't click away just quite yet. There's about another minute or so of video to come. All right, have a really good day. Well, that big building is what's called the Rotary Breaker. It comes out of the mine from one of the belts over there, up into the Rotary Breaker, and then up that belt there into the raw coal silo. But there's some pretty good sized chunks come out from underground, and that coal's got to get broke up, and our prep plant can't handle big chunks. So I don't know what's wrong with the Rotary Breaker. There's a bunch of people up there working on it, so I'm not going to get any closer, but I had to come up here to the outside yard, which is just to our right, to get some oil for my tamper. So and then we're going back down and get on track. Train's down there loading right now, so I can't get on track right now, but I'm heading down there. Anyway, they tell me whatever part they need is in Germany. And again, I don't know what's wrong with it, but that's but those big chunks, that prep plant's not designed to run big chunks. They like the finer stuff. All right.